So last Sunday was Easter, and maybe you went on an Easter egg hunt, or the Easter bunny brought a really cool basket with some goodies, or you got to hang out in the parking lot at the church with your friends and family and just get to have fun and play with chalk and different things. But this week, we're going to talk about one of Jesus's friends who had some questions and who didn't always believe everything. And so his friend, Jesus's friend, his name was Thomas. And all of Thomas's friends were telling him that they saw Jesus. But Jesus had been gone for a little bit, and Thomas didn't believe them because he didn't get to see Jesus. So Thomas had some questions that wouldn't be answered until he got to see Jesus for himself. So I have kind of a little activity this morning. I have this bucket, and guess what? I have a ball in the bucket, but you don't get to see the ball. And that's kind of what Thomas thought. All of his friends got to see Jesus, kind of like the ball, but Thomas didn't get to see the ball or Jesus, and so he didn't believe that Jesus was back. But later in the story, Thomas gets to see Jesus. And just like Thomas gets to see Jesus, you get to see the ball in the bucket. There was a ball in the bucket. So, well, that might be silly to think of a ball in the bucket. At first, you didn't get to see the ball. So you might have questioned, does she really have a ball in that bucket, or is it just empty? But I did have a ball in the bucket. So while Thomas didn't believe, all of his friends did. But Thomas asked to see Jesus so he could believe that it was really Jesus. And sometimes we might have questions like that. We might have questions of, like, in the church, who is this Jesus guy that we keep talking about? Why does he help all of these people? Or who is this God that we keep talking about? And why does this God do certain things? And it's okay to have those questions. But you also might have questions like, why is the sky blue? Or why is the grass green? Or where did she put that ball or get that ball? And those are okay questions to have. You can ask questions. That's part of following Jesus, is that we get to have a space to ask questions. So if you ever have questions about who this Jesus says that he is, or who is God, or just different things that you might talk about in church or even in life, you can ask your parents or grandparents or Sunday school teachers. And if they have an answer, they will tell you. So it might be as simple as, well, was there really a ball in that bucket? And I've shown you, yes, there was. Or it might be, again, why did Jesus help that lady? Or why did Jesus want to have dinner with a guy who was hanging out in a tree? Just different things like that are okay questions to have. And I want to let you know this morning that it's okay to ask those questions, and it's okay to find someone who might know the answer to it. And I hope that if you have questions, you're okay asking them, and you can find someone who can give you some answers. So be like Thomas, ask some questions, and maybe you'll learn something.